way. Our saves in the left corner, and then a foul as they tumble into Diarra. Does Zurabi Genti.
That's a strange call. You know,
head coach for Northwestern State is Mike McConaughey. Coach Mike has 676 wins, the winningest coach in Louisiana. 324 here, 352 at Bossier Parish Community College. And Buzz, an entire segment yesterday on his coach's show. It was Mike McConaughey who hired Buzz, his first job. Offensive rebound, Javonte Brown stripped as he goes up. Nope, he just lost it out of bounds over the left lane line. Steve Rockefort was supposed to get the job.
Really?
Day of the announcement, it's not Rock's job. Rock was going to hire Buzz to be an assistant. Mike McConaughey gets the job. Rock calls Mike McConaughey, says, I was going to hire Buzz. Mike says, I'll hire him. Sight unseen.
Unreal.
That was Buzz's first job.
What a story.
Yeah. Terrific segment yesterday, Coach's Show. You can download that on Studio 12. Double team by Kendall Coleman. Kick out. T-set, the three, no good. Offensive rebound, Coleman. Straight away, Brian White. Between the legs, picked up by Obaseki. Wraps a pass. Owen splits a double team. Too strong, and now Obaseki has it. Diarra on his left. Does not have numbers. Obaseki stripped by Brian White. Still 25-15 with 5:50 to play first half. T-set, three left wing. Tried to initiate the contact on Wade Taylor IV. The rebound, Javonte Brown. Diarra front court, left side of the floor. 5:35 left. Splits a double team. All the way to the basket. Oh, he scoops and scores. Does Hassan Diarra. And getting behind the Aggie defense is T-set. Lays it in.
That's unusual for A&M to get beat that fast. That's twice they've been able to throw over the top of the zone. Just zone press, not getting in it quick enough, not getting back down the floor.
27-17 is the Aggie lead with 5:10 to play in this first half. Williams for Diarra. Diarra left side of the lane. Javonte Brown can't handle it. Fumbled and turned over. On the right side, LaTerrence Reed, three from the right wing. Is short. Rebound. Diarra is on his backside in front of the Aggie bench. Saves it to Marcus Williams. Manny Obaseki, right corner three that he buries. 30-17 Aggies.
Good for him. When was the last time you see somebody get a defensive rebound while they're sitting on their bottom?
Steele trying to save off Williams. Taylor the fourth, back to Mo, and he missed the lay-in off the heel. LaTerrence Reed for Owens at the right elbow. Skip left side, T-set. Challenged by Wade Taylor the fourth. 4:20 left first half, 30-17 Aggies. Back to T-set, foul line extended. Coleman, double team, develops with the Aggies. Kicks up top White, extra pass right side, LaTerrence Reed to Owens. Owens goes up and hits.
Good ball movement from side to side. A&M does a great job of cutting the court in half, not that time.
30-19 Aggies, 4 minutes left first half. Wade Taylor the fourth to Marcus Williams, above foul line extended on the right side of the floor to Javonte Brown. High post, middle of the floor, back to the basket, hands off to Williams. Eyes the three, goes to his right, little two-man game with Javonte Brown is deflected and stolen. T-set with the deflection, driving layup, a little step through, goes from the left side to the right side, lays it in, he's got 7. Aggies lead is 9, 30-21. Now it's the Aggies who are turning it over, 8 of them. First 2 points off turnovers. Williams, a little okey-doke as he goes down the right lane line and lays it in. And another timeout for Northwestern State's Mike McConaughey will become a full timeout. 3:29 to play in the first. The Aggies own a 32-21 lead on Northwestern State. This is Aggie basketball from Learfield. Get you closer to college sports than SiriusXM. You can tune in to ESPNU Radio for news, talk, and analysis of every major sport from off-season through the regular season to the postseason. We've got your team covered anywhere you go. And now you can try us out for free. Get a free trial to take your team with you on your phone, online, and at home. You can start listening at SiriusXM.com/ESPNU SXM. Every time I read that, I think that would be an outstanding word in Scrabble. Ooh. You got the X, right?
Yeah. Well, hey, this is the holiday period. There's going to be some Scrabble. You just...
Aggies by 11. State basketball, lollipop passes in the backcourt between Amari and McDonald and Carvel T-set. Right elbow. Garrett to the right baseline. Coleman misses that shot. Quentin Jackson the rebound. Jackson, Boots, Henderson, Hefner, and Williams. For the Aggies, the 5 on the floor at the end of this first half, up 32-21. Shooting to the basket to our right. In front of the Northwestern State bench. Q puts the ball on the deck, left-handed dribble, down the left lane line. Hangs in the air, left that 5-footer short. T-set the other way. At the top of the arc, picked up by Q. Cedric Garrett, hands back off. T-set in front of the Aggie bench on the right wing. Looping pass, 3 by Garrett. Off the heel, rebound. Boots Radford his third. And he'll dribble into the front court. Marcus Williams above foul line, extended left side. Into the paint, backdoor cut. Q up and under, fouled by Kendall Coleman. He went from the right to the left. Tried that same up and under that and Radford executed to perfection at Oregon State. He gets fouled and gets 2 free throws.
You know, a lot of times when you get into a crowd like that, you use that rim as a protect for the ball as far as a block shots. It was almost better to come up on the same side he received the ball in that time. But he was kind of in that in-between area, not knowing which way to go.
First free throw is good for Q. 33-21. Jovan Zellenbaba will check back in for Northwestern State. Another free throw for Q, 87% this season. 33-21, 34-21. He's now made 29 of 33. 4 points for him in the first half. 34-21 Aggies. 2:20 left first half. Lob for Zellenbaba in the front court, in front of the Aggie bench. Straightaway T-set. Bounce, Coleman, drive, deflection by Williams. You remember we talked about the TCU game and the deflection. Right there, Marcus Williams, a baseline pass. He deflects out of bounds. Play stops, got to reset, and inbound from the left lane line.
Great job deflecting. Great job making them throw lollipop passes. They aren't going anywhere with them.
And now a steal off that inbound. Williams, Q, bounce, Q, stripped. Williams tries to save, can't on the right side. Turnover, Texas A&M.
And quick hands. You know, you bring the ball up in front of you when you're trying to finish, and it's got to come from the protected side. Use the offhand. You can't bring it straight up. You're going to get a piece of it.
Cedric Garrett, along with Amari and McDonald. Carvel T-set, Kendall Coleman, Jovan Zellenbaba for Northwestern State. Again, the lollipop passes, but these coming in the front court. 15 to shoot, 150 left first half. 34-21 Texas A&M. Straight away, Garrett on a curl. Hefner picking up McDonald. Kendall Coleman, 5 on the shot clock at the free throw line. Garrett, he'll launch from there. Rattles out, offensive rebound. Coleman goes back up and scores.
6'8", battling a 6'4". He's going to win most of the time.
4 points for Coleman. 34-23, Texas A&M by 11. Coleman has 6 boards in this first half. Kendall, that is. Williams, straight away. Hefner, inside for Henderson, saves. Nope, stepped out of bounds. Hayden looked like he was going to go left corner to Quentin Jackson. At that moment, Ethan Henderson went to rebound position. Hayden changed his mind, and Ethan had to try to save from going out of bounds. Could not.
It's one of those things that we referred to shooting.
Yeah.
I mean, you're there.
10th turnover Aggies. They had 11 at Oregon State. 1 minute left, 34-23, Texas A&M. T-set on the right wing, guarded by Radford, puts a shot up over him, too strong. Offensive rebound, Coleman, and a loose ball foul on Hayden Hefner.
Done a pretty good job of keeping Coleman off the glass. He's kind of erupted here in the last 2 possessions. You know, we've talked about him at 20-plus points against some pretty good opponents they've played. Don't want to get that guy started.
Tulsa, 20 against SMU. As we mentioned, 4 double-doubles, 3 in a row. The inbound to the free throw line. Coleman loses it. Marcus Williams the other way. It was poke free. Aggies have the ball. 45 seconds left in this first half. Williams, top of the arc. Williams, double team, jump pass, Q, corner 3, back to Williams. Williams attacks into the paint, down the left lane line, off the glass and in with the right hand off the window. It's a forward drive of the game by Marcus Williams. Brought to you by your Texas Ford dealers. Ford is the best in Texas. 36-23, Texas A&M, 20 seconds left in this first half. Zelen Baba, left elbow, hits.
17 seconds, last possession of the half.
And Buzz will call a timeout.
You know, Buzz loves opportunities like this. We talk about it almost every game. It's a teachable moment. You know, use out-of-bounds plays in critical parts of the games as they come or present themselves as the year progresses. This is one of those times, teachable moment. Set the stage and see if they can execute.
This one's a little different from how shoot-around ended. They ended shoot-around with, 7 or 8 left on the clock. And using the full court, this will be a half court with 12.6.
And he alluded to that after. He does that all the time with us, and the fact they do it every practice. They'll do something, whether it's out of bounds side, out of bounds under, having to go full court to score, put specific
off the free throw we saw at Oregon State, yeah.
And he lets them coach themselves. He'll set the parameters of what they're going to try to do, and then they'll dissect it. So, again, it's not going to always work out perfect, but this is a great time to get everybody on the same page.
And to your point, it's not the same play every practice. It's always something. So at some point over the course of the season, they'll be familiar. It will be Marcus Williams who will inbound to the left of the Northwestern State bench. He, Hefner, Jackson, Henderson, and Radford. 10 seconds left. Radford on a curl, double team. Hook pass back to Jackson between the circles. Crosses over, steps back, 3, flat. Hayden Hefner nearly got that rebound. Henderson saves, and in front of the Northwestern bench, turns and fires. Hayden Hefner almost with a follow on the rebound and a dunk, and this one was even farther away than Oregon State's.
Yeah, it was one-handed there, it was two-handed here, and almost got it to push it through.
36-25 is the Texas A&M lead on Northwestern State. It is halftime here at Reed Arena. Stay with us. We'll take a look at the numbers from that first half. We continue. This is Aggie basketball from Learfield.
Get your ice cold, bud. Clear.
Coleman III. 7 points, 4 rebounds, 1 assist in that first half. 5 points for Marcus Williams, and then 4 points apiece for Hassan Diarra, starting for Andre Gordon today. Tyrese Radford, 4 for Quentin Jackson, 4 for Wade Taylor IV. The Aggies shooting 15 of 31 from the floor is 48%. 2 of 10 beyond the arc, 4 of 6 from the free throw line. They're out rebounding the Demons 22-15. For Northwestern State, they're being led by Carvel Tset, 7 points for him. Kendall Coleman, 4 points and a game-high 7 rebounds, including 3 offensive rebounds to lead the Demons. 11 of 32 from the floor is Northwestern State. That's 34%. 3 of 11 beyond the arc. They have yet to take a free throw in this one. Turnovers, Aggies have turned it over 10 times to become 4 Northwestern State points. Aggies have scored 14 points off 12 Demon turnovers. Points in the paint, plus 10, Texas A&M, 24-14. Second chance points for 2 Aggies. Fast break points, 10-6, Texas A&M. Let's look at our halftime stats. When we come back, we will hear from Wade Taylor IV, who says when the Aggies keep those turnovers down, coincidentally, the assists go up. We'll hear from 4. When halftime continues, Aggies up 36-25. And this is Aggie basketball from Learfield.
One of the things the Aggies preach is value the basketball. And Wade Taylor IV explains when the Aggies keep the turnovers down, the assists go up.
Oh, that's the main point, Coach.
All right, sounds good.
Texas A&M leads Northwestern State. We are at the half at Peter Arena, along with Dr. John Thornton. I'm Andrew Monaco. Alex Heath is the producer of Aggie Basketball in the Clearfield Studios. Okay, Dr. Thornton, what do you want to see in the second half?
Continue to contain Coleman. He's just got 4 points. As he goes, they go.
Yep.
20 points against big-time opponents. That's what he's been averaging, so doing a good job there. Doing a good job defensively overall. They're shooting 34%, so you're pleased with that. You're pleased with the fact you're out rebounding them 22 to 15. Turnovers. You talked about that at halftime. In that, I'm not going to be disrespectful, but the turnovers are kind of done.
Yeah.
Whether it's attention to detail, whether it's forcing things or being too big of a hurry, valuing possession. You work hard defensively to get it. It's worth more than that, and getting in a hurry or not thinking through a pass that you're going to make, or taking a nonchalant approach to taking care of the basketball. They've done a good job of stopping the break when we have turned them over. So at the same time, we clean up the turnover part. Got to keep the defense ratcheted up. That's what kind of got the separation. Need to start the second half. That's the way A&M has to play. I don't care who you're playing. Right. If you're not picking them up and creating havoc in their half-court offensive sets, getting great help, great rotations, making them make passes they don't like to make, giving your chances to get pieces of it. If you're not doing that, you're not the team you want to be.
Aggies will carry an 11-point lead into our StubHub second half. It's 36-25. Texas A&M leads Northwestern State. Second half straight ahead. This is Aggie Basketball from Learfield.
Clear, halftime break 4.
Athletic Director Ross Bjork. As the official bank of Texas A&M Athletics, Wells Fargo understands being an Aggie means there's no off-season. With the Wells Fargo Aggie debit card, you
All right, sounds good.
pride no matter where you are. It's your colors, your team, your card. Visit wellsfargo.com and search Card Design Studio to learn more.
Tonight's second half is brought to you by StubHub, the official secondary ticket marketplace of Texas A&M Athletics. StubHub, be there. 36-25, the Aggies have the lead. Before we start our StubHub second half, let's pause 10 seconds for station identification along the Texas A&M Sports Network.
Clear.
(36-25) Texas A&M. They will have the first possession, and they will shoot to the basket to our left in front of their bench.
Always interesting to me to see how the second half, if there are changes in the starters that started the game, and A&M coming back out with the guys, with Andre Gordon out, Hassan's been in that role, and he is starting the second half also.
4 points in that first half for Hassan Diarra. Aggies up 36-25. Diarra, Williams, Bradford, Coleman, Henderson. first possession belongs to Texas A&M. Williams, hook pass, Radford on the right baseline. Coleman, kick straight away. Williams to the right elbow. Slips a pass to Radford, cut off on the right baseline. To Williams, foul line extended right side. 5 on the shot clock. Skip pass, Diarra. 3, left wing. Swish, Hassan Diarra. And that's a Wells Fargo between the baselines. Wells Fargo is the official bank. Texas A&M Athletics.
Textbook ball movement there.
And a steal by Diarra. Up ahead for Radford. Past 2 Demons. 5 straight for the Aggies to start the second half. And Hassan Diarra, number 5, had his hands in both of those buckets.
You got to love that kind of focus as you come out. Also, the guts of Hassan to throw that pass. I mean, it's one of those ones you got to believe, and he just threaded that down the middle.
47 seconds in, timeout. Aggies 41, Northwestern State 25. This is Aggie basketball from Learfield. Straight to start the second half for the Aggies. Now the lead is 16, their largest, 41-25 over Northwestern State. It's the second possession for Northwestern State. Pitch and catch in the backcourt. And Terrence Reed and Carvel T-Set, Larry Owens, Kendall Coleman, and Jalen King. Deflected by Hassan Diarra, who's got a 3, a steal, an assist, and now a deflection out of bounds.
That shows you what that zone three-quarter court made them waste 15 seconds before they get into their offense.
Right. And they like to play with that pace. They like to get up and down the floor if they can. 41-25 Aggies. T-set, offset left side between the circles. Henderson on him, and he rides him a little too closely, the first on Ethan.
Well, one of the things that A&M's defense is predicated on is anytime there's a ball screen, they play it a couple of different ways, but they will get out there and double. And what they want to make is a pass that's tough coming out of that, and everybody's playing center field, they're covered too. And Henry Coleman's a good one at that.
Owens has a shot blocked by Henderson as he got the entry pass, but will earn 2 free throws, and the first free throws for Northwestern State.
So, but Henry will loosen up if he's on the offside, not involved in that double team, and he kind of plays center field and looks where the next pass is going to go. If you make it a hard pass, give you time if lollipopper to put a little air under it. He has 13 steals for the year. That for a 5, that's pretty good.
Owens' first free throw swished. And despite this Northwestern State team, they'll go anywhere. They'll have 7 money games. but they've been to SMU, Tulsa, LSU, as we mentioned. But you always like to point out, they've not seen a defense like this.
No, you really don't. And when A&M does it, it's relentless when they substitute. There's no off period.
Layup is short, or excuse me, the free throw is short, but the pass into the front court is picked off, and T-set 3 in transition is no good. Offensive rebound, Jalen King over Coleman. That's too strong. Coleman tips to himself, and now Manny Obaseki, who came in after the first free throw. He, Williams, Radford, Coleman, and Diarra. In for Henderson, who picked up 2 personal fouls. Diarra, right wing 3. Too strong. Radford keeps alive. Obaseki lays it in around Larry Owens.
Great job by Tyrese to keep it alive, just tip it more or less.
Mo has 5, and Diarra with a foul on T-set before the Obaseki double team could develop. First on Diarra, and that's now 3 on the Aggies in the first 2 minutes of the second half.
I love Hassan's personality and also his good-natured communication with Buzz. Looks at him all the time when, like, a question mark, like, they call that?
Owens gets that entry pass and scores. He's got 7. Wade Taylor, beep, all the way at the other end of the floor, and that shot was blocked by Owens, saved by T-set, and now Larry Owens will bounce up ahead. Terrence Reed, picked up by Diarra, 43-28, 15-point Aggie lead. Skip pass, catch and shoot, T-set, left wing, hits. That's his second 3. He's got 10. And he's the first in double figures.
Now he's a guy that just became eligible at the semester break, so he's a guy they need. And
pass to the left baseline, goes around. Oh, it's counted and 1 for Mo.
You're seeing a little bit of a flair that he has. I mean, he's a phenomenal athlete. Again, I like his style. He just goes and plays very hard. Let's see, his first turnover of the season occurred tonight. I don't want him to write that down in his diary, but that was it. But he's one of those guys that does the unsung things that he defends, he rebounds, he finishes.
There he delayed. Got Owens in the air, drew the foul, and now he's matched his season high with 8 that he had against Texas A&M Corpus Christi. 46-31, Aggies by 15. 17:05 to play in the second half. Stop and go. T-set wards off Hassan Diarra, and that is an offensive foul on T-set. 2 on T-set. Aggie ball, 3 minutes into our second half, up 46-31. Wade Taylor the 4th, boots Radford, Ethan Henderson, Hassan Diarra, and Manny Obaseki. Little 2-man game. Henderson bobbles, recovers, goes to the left side of the rim and lays it in, and Ethan Henderson has 4. Aggies up 48-31. On the right block, Coleman over a double team and a follow and a dunk by Jalen King. On that weak side, quickly into the front court, Diarra in front of the Aggie bench. To the trailer, Obaseki, he's going to launch a 3 and swish it. Mo now with a season best 11. Second 3 for him. First time in double figures is an Aggie. 51-33, Texas A&M. Quickly into the front court, the Aggies got that ball to Diarra, waited for Obaseki to trailer, and he let it fly. Bounce, Coleman over a double team off the heel, battles along with his teammate Owens, goes into the hands of Ethan Henderson. Right side of the floor, Diarra front court. To the trailer, Wade Taylor the 4th for 3. Off the front of the rim, no good. Obaseki tries to keep alive. Saved before going out of bounds by Terrence Reed. Into the front court, he gets a return feed from Owens. Into the right corner, Jalen King. King, ball above his head. Looping pass back to T-set, picked up by Obaseki defensively. Gets past him, into the lane. Kick into the left corner, catch and shoot Jalen King, and he hits. He's got 2 threes. He has 8. 51-36 is the Aggie lead. Taylor into the front court. Gives to Boots. Above foul line, extended left side. Up top, Henderson. One dribble, hands off to Taylor. Wade through the key. On the right side, Radford in front of Buzz. Attacks on that right wing. Goes back to the right hand and slips that in off the glass.
Well,
8 for Boots.
It's a scoop. It's kind of a finger roll, but he is really adept at getting that thing off.
And a steal at half courts. Boots, front court, Obaseki, Mo, little step through, gives to Boots, lay it up, no good. Rebound by Taylor, falls off the right side. Cameron's back to half court. Henderson for the Aggies. Wade Taylor the fourth looks down, fires a three. It's short. Henderson with an offensive rebound. The Aggies will reset after the shot clock at 20.
Great effort by Ethan Henderson, keeping that ball alive 2 separate times.
Diarra for three, using a Henderson screen, no good, off the hands of Ethan. Up ahead, and a blocking foul on Diarra.
Not a bad setup there, though. It was going to be a run out, and took the chance of drawing a charge, but stopped the play anyway.
14:31 to play in the second half. The Aggies on a 53-36 lead on Northwestern State. This is Aggie basketball from Learfield. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance wants to give you a VIP Aggie basketball fan experience this year. Go to 12man.com/maroon contest. That's where you register. One winner, one guest will receive game tickets, hotel accommodations, autographed memorabilia, much, much more. You can register at 12man.com/maroon contest. Texas Farm Bureau Insurance, proud partner of Texas A&M Athletics.
Wanted them to start fast defensively. They did that. Wanted them to take care of the basketball. They've done that. Only one turnover since the break. So forced turnovers, but only limit themselves to just one. They need to keep that up.
Quentin Jackson joins Wade Taylor the fourth, Marcus Williams, Henry Coleman, and Ethan Henderson. 5 on the floor for Texas A&M. With Terrence Reed, along with Brian White, Cedric Garrett, Jovan Zelenbaba, and Kendall Coleman. And that pressure in front of the official scores table. Excuse me, that's Robert Hugas on the left wing. I said Zelenbaba. Up top, Hugas shuffles along the perimeter. Ball above his head, Terrence Reed, skip pass. Garrett drives the left baseline, and he's fouled from behind. Someone missed an assignment.
You know, defensively, you're always connected. You can play kind of a center field part when the ball's on one side of the floor and there's a matchup that's going to occur once that pass is made, but there's some definite rotations that have to be anticipated and get to, or somebody's going to end up in a bind. And they did a great job at times to start this half, but that a missed assignment, and I think that's what Marcus is coming out to be talked to with by Buzz.
Twice the Demons, they get across half court and stop.
Right.
That's death against this Aggie defense as
and
Garrett makes the
I don't know if you noticed this or not, but he did touch the line. It was going to be back court, but the official wasn't exactly in the right position to be able to see that.
Quentin Jackson, Henry Coleman, the third, now Ethan Henderson. High post, back to the basket, hands off to Q, gives to Diarra straight away. Diarra, hook pass, smothered, gets it back. 12 on the shot clock. High on the right wing. Lob to Wade Taylor the fourth. Left corner three's too strong. Ethan Henderson flying in, but Kendall Coleman boxed him out. Rebound number 8 for Kendall Coleman. Ryan White picked up by Taylor the fourth. Through a Kendall Coleman screen. Foul line extended right side. Straight away, Hugas. Swishes the three. Robert Hugas, the sophomore from Greece. First three this season for him. 53-40. Aggies by 13. So two-man game. Q, Henderson to his right. Sweeping hook from 5, left it short. Coleman had it, lost it. Hugas takes away. Front court with Terrence Reed for Northwestern States. Stays in the wake of Hugas. Shy the left elbow. Coleman fires and swishes. 6 for him.
He stepped out, showed some range there. He usually positions himself at the low block at the elbow and buried it.
Needing just 66 seconds to go on a 6-0 run. High post left side, it's Q, 53-42. Down the right lane line, off the glass and in. Quentin Jackson, first point, second half. He's got 6. Aggies lead 55-42. Pitch and catch. Terrence Reed across half court, keeps the dribble alive. Goes to the right wing beyond the arc. Right block, Coleman. Kick out, Brian White, high right wing 3. Off the front of the rim, no good. Coleman with the rebound. That's Henry, and that's number 5 for him. To Quentin Jackson, front court, in front of Buzz Williams. Shooting to the basket to our left, white-clad Aggies. Maroon letters and numbers. Q will go to the middle of the floor. Cedric Garrett picks him up. Half the shot clock gone. Stop and go. Down the right lane line. Splits a couple defenders. Spins. Kicks out. Wade Taylor the fourth. Fakes the 3. Goes on the right wing to Hassan Diarra. Diarra jab step to his right. Now between the legs. Launching just inside the arc. Left it short. Rebound by Kendall Coleman. Number 9 for him. Front court, Garrett. On the right side, right baseline. Hugas stolen. A lazy pass. Wade Taylor the fourth with a steal, but he stepped out of bounds on the left baseline. 11:46 to play in the second half. Texas A&M 55 and Northwestern State 42. This is Aggie basketball from Learfield. The new 12-man mobile app is presented by St. Joseph Health. You get the latest news, video, live game audio, and in-venue promotions for Texas A&M Athletics. Plus, you can buy, transfer, manage your tickets inside the app, and you can listen to Dr. John Thornton and me. Visit 12man.com/app today. Go mobile and gig 'em. Double team develops off the inbound. Kendall Coleman, a 15-foot left baseline jumper, no good. Offensive rebound, Cedric Garrett, no good. Gets it again, shot it too strong. And Coleman makes his way to the right side, offensive rebound, puts it in. 8 points, 10 rebounds now for Kendall Coleman. 2 points away from his 4th straight double-double, 5th of the season. 55-44, Aggies by 11. Quentin Jackson, straight away, Obaski, 11 points to lead the Aggies. High post right side, Ethan Henderson at the right elbow. Hands off, Wade Taylor the fourth. Straight away, Obaski drives down the right lane line and is fouled. And Obaski to the line.
That's a mature play, too. You're coming off of a curling towards the basket or towards the ball at the center of the court. You know, guys running at you, you know, just kind of a little have a head fake or hesitation. He's a strong guy, as we were talking, and now he has a chance to go to the line.
Completed a three-point play earlier this half. Makes that one. Dozen points for him. Continuing to add to his high for the season. Jalen King is in. Carvel T-Set comes back in.
Interesting, right? You had a big win up at Oregon State. You had Wade Taylor hit a non-starter, hit his season high and high point man for the game. Got that going tonight, too.
And Mo hits both of those. 13 for him. That's the Aggie lead, 57-44. So we approach 11 minutes to play.
Looks like straight up man-to-man pressure.
Taylor on T-Set. Aggies 5 team fouls. Northwestern State 3 here in the second half. Behind his back, T-Set on the left side of the floor above the arc. Brian White, a line extended right side, Jalen King. Feeds Kendall Coleman, double team, Radford and Henderson. Hugas stripped by Wade Taylor, picked up by King in the paint, falls off the left side into the hands of Boots Radford. Rebound number 5. Lobs for Henderson off his right hand out of bounds. Aggies give it right back.
Looked like there was going to be an ability to lob. There was going to be a 2-on-1. Both were going really, really fast. Going to be a hard catch.
57-44. Aggies, 12 turnovers. Coleman hands off Jalen King. Right baseline 15-footer. Short rebound. Henderson, number 7 for Ethan. 10:15 to play. Aggies up 57-44. On the left wing, it's Q. Lets it fly for 3. In and out, no good. Tipped up by Henderson, but he's pushed in the back by Kendall Coleman and Ethan Henderson to the line.
It's a breakout game for Ethan Henderson. And what this team needs, he's providing right now. He's got energy. He's defending. He's not a typical rim protector, but he's got that explosive, that great timing. He's got that length. So he's influenced shots, blocked some shots, but he's been around the offensive glass.
An Aggie high of 6 rebounds on Saturday against Oregon State. He hits that first free throw, 5 points for him, and 8 rebounds tonight. Season high is 9 when he was with Arkansas against Tennessee. And he makes 2 of 2. He came in 2 for 7 and goes 2 for 2.
He looked good there. He looked
yes,
good.
He did.
Nice, confident shot. Stayed right in there. Okay, A&M they usually go with the diamond, the zone pressure that's either three-quarter, quarter, half-court. That's just man-to-man. We've seen them do that in the past, man-to-man full.
Side by side, Obaski with Brian White to the front court. Shooting to the basket to our right. Purple-clad Northwestern State Demons. Into the right corner for Zelen Baba, who just checked in for Hugas. Deflected out of bounds by Quentin Jackson. 9:58 to play, second half. 59-44 Aggies.
Yeah, you're not worried about running your offense right now. You're worried about not creating a turnover. A&M, when they get up in you like they're doing right now, man-to-man defense, it's a tough job to run your offense.
Nearly stolen out of the outstretched left arm of Radford in the lane. T-Set adjusts in midair, and that leaner falls. He's got a dozen. He had 12 against Southwest Adventist last time out. Just his 4th game. 9:40 to play, 59-46 Aggies, 13-point lead. Henderson straight away, one dribble, handoff. Wade Taylor the 4th, just inside the arc. He buries that jumper. He's got a half dozen, 61-46 Aggies.
Made field goals as a zone press.
Saved by Jalen King in the front court, looping back to Brian White, top of the arc, into the paint. Lean back from 12, and it bounces off the front, the back, and through.
It wasn't an easy shot.
First 2 for Brian White. 61-48 Aggies. We approach 9 to play. Taylor straight away for Henderson. Straddles the arc. Hands off Q. He's going to launch a 3 straight away. Off the front of the rim, no good. Rebound Coleman, number 11. In the front court comes T-Set. T-Set between the legs. Picked up by Wade Taylor, so back out to the center jump circle. Now use a king screen. Switch. Jackson takes T-Set. Coleman. Hey, swishes a 19-footer. He's got 10 points. He's got 11 rebounds. He's got his 5th double-double. 61-50. 4 consecutive double-doubles for him. Obaseki on the weave. Now Jackson hands off to Wade Taylor the 4th using a Henderson screen. Going over the screen is White in the right corner. Obaseki drives on Zelen Baba. Spins to his right, spins back to his left. Gives to Q. 7 to shoot. Step back from 10 in the paint. In and out, no good. Tipped out at half court. Q tries to save. He steps out of bounds right in front of us.
Q's had a tough night shooting it. Been all over the rim, bounced around, just not getting it to fall. A little frustration there.
2 of 8, 0 for 4 beyond the arc. 2 for 2 from the line. Still has 4 rebounds. Henderson leaves. Javonte Brown comes in. Jalen King for Brian Whites. In between the circles, angles to the left in front of Coach McConaughey. Into the paint, hook pass into the right corner. T-Set lets it fly and hits. It's an 8-point game, 61-53. Third 3 for T-Set, season high 15. Wade Taylor the fourth into the front court, middle of the floor, 7:45 to play, 61-53 Aggies. High post right side, Radford goes to work, traveled on the move. Turnover, Aggies.
They like to do that, get him at the elbow, but just got too big of a hurry.
7:43 to play here in the second half. The Aggies lead just 8. 61-53 on Northwestern State. This is Aggie basketball from Learfield. I told you all this a lot earlier, but looking for the perfect gift for the Aggie in your life? The Aggie Gift Guide has something for Texas A&M fans of all ages. Visit 12man.com/gift guide to find everything you need this holiday season. All my shopping stuff.
There you go.
And if it's not done, I can do it on the 26th. You know what? I've got this year the ultimate excuse. Man, that supply chain.
Yeah, you know. God, if we had trucks.
That's right.
I would have gotten you something.
Yeah.
Or I have you something. It's just not in this country right
That's
now.
right. Pick a canal. Suez, Panama. It's somewhere.
One of it's blocked.
Somewhere outside a port in Long Beach or L.A. 61-53. Another run for Northwestern State. A 7-0 run for the Demons. Aggies had their largest lead of 18 at 51-33. It's now 61-53. And big reason is this Carvel T-Set. 15 points for him, including 3 threes. 3 of the 7 threes for Northwestern State. And Zelen Baba wants the 8th. Short out of the left corner. Tipped up and around. Wade Taylor the 4th. And fouled and not called. It goes out of bounds. Tipped out by Jalen King. Wade Taylor the 4th was dragged to the floor. But the ball got away from him and over to the sideline. Last touched by Jalen King. Aggie ball. 7:15 to play in the second half. Q, Obaseki, Radford, Javonte Brown, and now Wade Taylor the 4th of the basketball between the circles. Q, left corner, lets it fly. And swishes it. Q's first 3. And the Aggies stop the 7-0 run. 64-53. They're up 11. Brian White into the front court for Northwestern State. Angles off to the right side. Stays beyond the arc. Attacks on Radford. Runs into a Zelen Baba screen. T-set. Lob. Jalen King. White outside the arc, drives left baseline, kicking to the right corner. Zelen Baba for three. Hits.
Told us he could shoot. He made a believer out of us. Just squares his shoulders up. Nice fluid touch.
5 points for him. 64-56. Aggies Quentin Jackson. Jovan Zelen Baba of Northwestern State trade threes. 6:20 left. Lob inside for Javonte Brown. Too high and then stolen. Up ahead, Brian White. Wade Taylor the fourth is back. Flares to the wing on the left side. Zelen Baba, trailer, T-set, three. Off the heel, rebound Obaseki. Into the front court. Angles off to the right. Drives on T-set. Off the glass and in right side, and one opportunity for Manny Obaseki.
That's a believer right there. I mean, it's 2 on 3, maybe 2 on 2, maybe 2 on 2.5. Little hesitation, but gave up the baseline. And when you're in a crowd like that, always use a glass. Nice little soft touch. And that's old school, but I think it's underused, right? Margin for error. Cut it.
He's got 15 with 12 in the second half. He looked like he was just going to flare, let everybody, but then he attacked.
And then he makes a free throw. How about that?
That is his second conventional three-point play to go with 2 threes. 67-56. It's now 16 for Obaseki. 5:50 left. Kendall Coleman, ball above his head. Javonte Brown, 7-footer, staying with him. Jalen King, straight away. Now T-set. King, in and out, rattling is T-set. King got away with a moving screen. 5.5 to play. Wade Taylor the fourth, right elbow. Needs some help. Right corner, Obaseki lets it fly. Short. Rebounded Zelen Baba. Up ahead, Brian White. Front court, right side of the floor. Attacks on Marcus Williams. Under the basket. Jalen King got a whole bunch of Aggies in the air. Missed that shot. Boy, Javonte Brown, the 7-footer, makes you adjust.
You know, that's a part that's unsung. Yeah, he made him change his shot.
Down the left lane line. Williams off the glass, no good. Tipped and kept alive by Brown, so Boots Radford can lay it in.
That's a tough play right there for a 6'4"-ish to be able to come up with that in that crowd.
10 now for Boots. Zelen Baba drives, fouled by Javonte Brown. 2 free throws for Jovan Zelen Baba. The Aggies up 69-56.
I'm going to say this guy's going to be a good-looking free throw shooter. He's got a really great-looking form on his shot.
6 for 9 this year is Zelen Baba. The Israeli.
He's got a great name.
Jovan Zelen Baba. First in the air. Short. I'm telling you right now, save some of these for conference.
Well, hey, it's just like practice. Repetition. You got to practice that.
69-56. Another free throw coming for Jovan Zelen Baba. Coming off an 8-6 performance. He's got 5 tonight. 69-56 Aggies, 4:51 to play. Second of 2 free throws for Zelen Baba. Looks like a fall. Hassan Diarra for Wade Taylor the fourth. So Marcus Williams, Hassan Diarra, Javonte Brown, Manny Obaseki, and Henry Coleman the third. It's the 5 on the floor for the Aggies. 4:45 left. They're up. 69-57, Javonte Brown. Hands off Hassan Diarra. High post left side. Diarra with White on him. Spins to his right. Steps back to his left. Off the glass. No good. Javonte Brown had it. Lost it from behind. Thrown up ahead for Zelen Baba, who got behind the D, and he dunks. And that's the 3rd time that the Demons have gotten behind the Aggies on defense.
That's just a look. Snowbird, whatever you want to call it. Soon it's up. He took off.
69-59. Aggies by 10 with 4:10 left. Marcus Williams on the weave. Using a Brown screen. Crosses back over to his left. Down the left lane line. And a reach-in foul, which is number 6 team foul on the Demons. The reach by Zelen Baba.
A&M does it. They don't use hand signs for their out-of-bounds plays. They huddle. And then they'll go, no word of mouth.
And that's a team call. That's the 5 on the floor.
Right. And you can't tell by their set what the play is going to be. They'll run a number of things off of kind of an offset box set. And it's just from what they talk and communicate in that huddle.
Marcus Williams triggers the inbound on the left wing to Henry Coleman III. Hands off to Williams. Runs along the arc to the middle of the floor. Foul line extended left side, turning, firing. Diarra too strong. And tied up basketball between Coleman and Zelen Baba. The arrow to Northwestern State. Timeout, 3:57 to play here in the second half. Aggies 69, Northwestern State 59. This is Aggie basketball from Learfield. Looking for a fun way to spend time with family and friends this holiday season? Join Aggie Basketball Reader for Holiday Hoops, and that runs until January 11th. $5 with a $3 women's basketball youth ticket option. Visit 12man.com/bball tickets for more info to buy your tickets today.
You got Javonte Brown and Coleman playing the inside positions. A&M starting in their zone press, coming to the half court.
Obaseki, then Williams and Diarra, and then Brown and Coleman were the back line. Terrence Reed at half courts. 3:45 to play. Reed on the right wing, guarded by Diarra. Gets to the right baseline, drives, runs right into Henry Coleman, takes the charge. He's outside that charge circle. Henry Coleman will get a new pair of socks.
That's his fourth charge that he's taken this year. And
one called a charge, and then Rob Rourke says not a charge.
yeah, that's confusing. In the arc? He was in the arc. They're going to say that he was in the...
So it's a blocking foul. So the referee on the baseline who called the charge has that overruled. He's right there. 2 free throws. Well, actually a 1-and-1 for LaTerrence Reed. Front end. Bounces off. Who's going to say it?
I'm not.
3 magical words that Rasheed Wallace all taught us. Ball don't lie. Missing the front end of the 1-and-1 is LaTerrence Reed. Aggie ball, 3.5 to play. 69-59. High post left side, Javonte Brown back to the basket. Turns and faces the basket. Ball above his head. Looping past Obaseki in between the circles. Dribbles to his left. Now in the wake of Javonte Brown down the right lane line. Zelen Baba with a blocking foul.
Interesting.
Didn't Rob Rourke just call a blocking foul?
He just moved. He made the wrong signal.
Right. And Northwestern State thought it was a charge. They started going up the floor.
And they were a little in their own head there. He made the wrong call with his hand signal, and then he made the right call going to the scorer's table. It's hard to keep track.
Did they count the bucket as well? So it's 71-59 and one free throw for Manny Obaseki. And completes the three-point play. That is his third conventional three-point play. He's got 19, 72-59 Aggies. Lob pass right side, LaTerrence Reed over the outstretched arms of Marcus Williams. T-set, above foul line extended on the right side. Picks up the dribble, deflected pass by Diarra, and that allows Marcus Williams to pick up the loose ball. In the left corner, Diarra drives the left baseline, navigates his way to the free throw line, and now to the center jump circle. 2:45 remaining, Aggies up 72-59. Underhand to Coleman, now Obaseki, now Diarra. On the weave, right side of the floor in front of the Aggie bench. Crossover dribble on LaTerrence Reed, and that's deflected and stolen, taken back by Diarra, and possession arrow to the Aggies.
They have 7 seconds now. They'll inbound it on the baseline.
T-set leaves, White comes on, Owens leaves, Coleman comes on, Garrett for Zellen Baba. Nope, T-set will not leave. T-set, White, Coleman for Northwestern State. Reed and Garrett. Right baseline inbound, Williams with 7 to shoot. Marcus hits Diarra. Right corner three, short, Karams off whom? Northwestern State, Aggies will keep it, and they'll get the shot clock reset to 20. 2:24 remaining, up 72-59.
Going to have an ability to back it back out now and get everybody on the same page in some set that they're going to run.
Sideline out near that right corner. Williams to Henderson, gives back. Marcus three, swish.
Or shoot a three.
Love that play. You always say most dangerous person is the inbounder.
Yep.
Marcus Williams, first point, second half. He's got 8, 75-59 Aggies. Coleman shoots a 15-footer right side and swishes it. That's now 12 points to go with his 11 rebounds.
Impressed with that young man.
Absolutely. 75-61 Aggies, under 2 to play. Williams steps into the front court with a couple of seconds to spare. Gives to Hassan Diarra, guarded by T-set. Obaseki, that center jump circle. Put out that big left hand. Knocked free by White. Obaseki keeps it. Left hand, right hand. Yo-yos behind the back, in traffic. Kicks it to Diarra underneath. Lay it up and in.
That's really slick right there, behind his back and through him.
77-61 Aggies. 16th assist for the Aggies. Obaseki gets the assist. Shot by T-set is no good. Rebounded by Diarra. Williams in the backcourt, side by side, now gets past T-set into the front court, races right side, 1:10 to play, 77-61. Texas A&M with the ball. Between the legs, Williams. Across the timeline right side, out comes Henderson. Williams doesn't use the screen, attacks, kick, left wing, Diarra for 3. Got it, Hassan Diarra in double figures. He's got a dozen. Couple of threes in this second half. 8 of his 12 in the second half. 80-61 Texas A&M. Brian White poked free, stolen. Henry Coleman. He'll hang on to it. Find Marcus Williams. Into the front court will come Marcus Williams with 35 seconds left. And the Aggies up 80-61.
Very, very poised here in the last 4 minutes of this game as the Demons kind of made a little run at them. Very smart with the possessions. And again, some big shots, big plays by people offensively.
And with 10 on the shot clock, Henderson comes out to set a screen. Williams goes right side. 3 for Obaseki. In and out, no good. Coleman battles. This is all you, partner.
An assist. Look at the sign. What's it back?
They were going to Dr. Thornton.
Hey, way to deflect it. Great deflection.
You were going to bank that, too. I know you were. Wait, so it's Northwestern State's ball. Was I out of bounds? Is that the
Yeah. You'd have had to establish both feet back in bounds.
I got
to be able to. That was pretty neat. You know, you catch the ball, toss it to Hassan.
He gives it back.
And he gives it back to you.
Because that's Haas. Timeout. 12 and a half seconds remaining. Get a chance to get some players in. In fact, it's going to be the debut. Zach Walker, by the way, is about to check in. Aggies are 1-0 when Zach Walker graduates and about to go to 2-0.
Oh, we got multiples. 12 seconds. They're in the box score. Here we go. You got Janicek, Vaughn, Diarra.
Aaron Janicek, Everett Vaughn, Zach Walker, Hassan Diarra, Manny Obaseki. 12 and a half seconds left. T-set into the front court. Down the right lane line. That is a block by Janicek. And the final seconds will tick off in the Aggies 80-61, a win over Northwestern State.
Everybody's celebrating with them in the box score. Nice block shot, straight up. Didn't lean into him, used all 6'10" of himself to get a piece of that one.
80-61 is the Aggie win. They are 9-2 heading into this Christmas break. We still have our St. Joseph postgame show to come, including an interview with the victorious head coach, Buzz Williams. Aggies 9-2 following their 80-61 win over Northwestern State. Postgame show's next, presented by St. Joseph. This is Aggie basketball from Learfield.